You know what breaks relationships more than anything else? It's not money, it's not sex, it's not even mother-in-law drama. It's the slow drip of things left unsaid. Those moments where you want to tell your partner what's really going on, but you hesitate. You swallow it. You let it slide. You tell yourself it's not worth the fight. But here's the thing. When you do that enough times, it's like a quiet leak in the foundation. Eventually the whole house starts to tilt. Today, I want to talk to you about building something way better. A relationship that's a true safe space, where you don't have to be perfect, where you can bring your whole messy self to the table and you know they'll do the same. Sounds great, right? But how do you get there? Let's break it down. First, safe space isn't just a buzzword. Think about kids, how they act when they know they're safe. They run up with their scraped knees. They cry when they're sad. They show you their weird drawings without shame. Why? Because you're their person. They know you won't shame them. Adults aren't that different. We still need to know if I come to you with my truth, you won't weaponize it. You won't shut me down. You won't leave. This doesn't mean couples have to share every single thing like a running diary. It's not about surveillance. It's about knowing that when it really matters, when something's on your heart, your partner is the one place you can go and feel safe. Second, why couples drift into silence. Most couples don't start out hiding things. They start out oversharing. Then little by little, small reactions train them. Oh, she got mad when I said that. Oh, he pulled away when I shared that. Last night I brought this up and it became a fight. So they stop. They start venting to friends or just bottling up, and slowly a gap grows between them. Here's the truth. If your partner stops coming to you, it's not always because they don't care. Sometimes it's because they've decided you're not a safe landing spot anymore. That's fixable, but only if you're intentional. Third, how to be a safe space. This part is simple, but not easy. Being a safe space isn't about having all the answers or being a saint. It's about your reactions. Let's say your partner opens up about something embarrassing or frustrating. Your first job is to listen without judging, not to interrupt, not to immediately correct, not to make it about you. You don't have to agree with what they're saying. You don't even have to like it. But your reaction in that moment will teach them either, I can keep coming to you, or never again. Think of it like emotional customer service. You're trying to create an experience where the person says, wow, that was surprisingly pleasant. You can always circle back later with your perspective, but in the moment, the win is in making them feel heard. Fourth, make it a conscious plan. Couples who thrive at this don't just stumble into it, they plan it. They literally have a conversation that goes like this. Hey, I want us to be each other's safe space. When we have a problem with each other or just in life, I want us to come to each other first. What would make that easier for you? This one conversation can change your whole dynamic. It's like building a fire escape before there's a fire. You don't wait until the crisis to design it. Make some agreements, for example. No mocking or belittling each other's feelings. No walking away mid-conversation unless you truly need a cool-off break. No punishing later for what was said in trust. This creates a predictable, emotionally safe climate. Fifth, don't just receive, also offer. Being a safe space goes both ways. It's not just about them opening up to you, it's about you being willing to open up to them. Sometimes we expect our partner to be vulnerable while we stay locked up. That creates a power imbalance. Share your own stuff, even the awkward or small things. Say, hey, I'm nervous to tell you this, but that models what you want from them. It tells them this is a two-way street. Sixth, the benefits are huge. When couples become safe spaces for each other, a few things happen. Problems get solved faster because they're on the table. Trust skyrockets. Intimacy deepens, emotional and physical. Resentments have no dark corner to grow in. Basically, you create a culture in your relationship that says, we deal with things, we don't hide, we don't shame. This doesn't mean you'll never fight, but even fights become less scary because you know neither of you is going anywhere. Seventh, what this isn't. This isn't an excuse to dump on your partner constantly. It's not a license for cruelty or oversharing every passing annoyance. And it's not about trying to be their therapist either. It's about openness when it matters. It's about being intentional with your reactions so your partner feels like they can bring their real stuff to you. How to start this week. If you're hearing this and thinking, okay, but we're not there yet, good news, you can start small. Here's a mini challenge for couples. Tonight, ask your partner one simple question. What's something you've been holding back from me because you're afraid of my reaction? Then just listen. Say thank you. That's it. No debating, no defending. Just thank them for trusting you. And tomorrow you do the same. Share one thing you've been holding back. This tiny exchange can reset years of silence. Look, relationships don't thrive on perfect people. They thrive on honest people. People who are safe enough to be approached and humble enough to listen. When you build that kind of space with your partner, everything else gets easier. Money talks, parenting, intimacy, even the weird stuff you're embarrassed about. Because now you've created a climate of trust. And trust is where love grows. So tonight, have that conversation. Make a plan. Be each other's safe space, because when you're safe to each other, you're free to be yourselves, and that's where real love lives.